welcome to the latest Linux troubleshooting quickie. Well, latest at the time of this recording, troubleshooting quickie solution, and this is where we left off. We had the argument list too long error getting generated and bothering us a little bit because you want to delete the contents of this folder or the files on this folder or in this folder. Let me just point you out the root cause. Every command has an argument limit. You can see with the getconf command with the parameter argmax, and you can see this is our argument limit here. And this is not enough to delete all the files and all the files in this folder. Okay, so for the rm command, it's just way too many files. So let me show you here. So this is going to show you all of the files I want or needs to delete. It's a bunch. It's going to stay here forever and ever. Okay, so the arguments are just not enough to get all of this squeezed in the rm command. So here I have several options to work this out. One, to manipulate the argmax value. I'm not going to do this here. This is not something that is done straightforwardly. So, manipulating this thing can actually work. Work out for this specific use case, but then this will have effect for every situation in this machine. It involves kernels. It's not for this video. I'm going to put the notes below with all the details in the description below, so you can see all the details. But to be completely down to earth in this situation, we have two options now, more balanced options to work this out. One, delete the folder that contains the files and recreate it. So for example, the folder is called SDA1. I could do rm-rf SDA1 and then recreate the folder. That will just work this thing out very easily. Or if you want to keep the folder for some reason, you cannot delete the folder and recreate it, you can, for example, use this here. So this is going to find all the files on our current folder and delete them. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to do this. It's going to take a while, but this is going to make the folder empty, not by using the rm command, but by using the find command that will not suffer from this limit. Okay, in this specific situation. So the find command is not going to suffer of this limit in this specific situation. So this is going to take a while. There it is. Now I have no files nor folders here, and the folder is empty. If you're watching this in a short form, come see me on the long form. See you there. For the long form peeps, there you have it. If you don't use the rm command, you are a-okay. You can work because the rm command is going to suffer from the xargs limits. The find command will not. So basically, you just find all the files, whatever files in the folder, and delete them. You can specify, for example, txt files, PDF files, something more specific. You don't have to delete the whole. You don't have to delete the whole contents of the folder, or you don't have to delete all the files. You can delete some files with some criteria like .pdf, .txt, whatever the case. In this case, I deleted every file without any care in the world. So if you want to specify something like, for example, I can put here -name and say, I don't know, something like all the txt files, to keep it simple here, and the rest will just apply. It found nothing, so it deleted nothing, but you can just do touch hi or whatever the case, txt. I have a file now, so it's going to find all the txt and it's going to delete it. Or in this case, it did not. Something I need to work this out. -name, type F. Yes, let's put the start here. There we go. So find -name start txt, type F, delete, and this is going to delete all the txt. You can replace txt with whatever file extension you wish to delete, and everything is back in order. So in order to counter the argmax limits on your rm commands, delete the folder and recreate it, or use the find command to delete or to find the files, then delete it, because this will not suffer from those limits. So now you know what caused the error, what possible causes, and the solutions. The solution of manipulating the kernel itself I'll go put it in the description below. So because it's just too boring to explain here, but you can read the description down below. That will put it there. However, you can use the finds, you can use the RM, remove the directory and recreate it, and you can bypass this problem. Like, subscribe, and hype, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.